What is up, Bears fans? And as always, welcome back to the Bear Review. Today, I want to dive into a very interesting and strategic move by the Chicago Bears, transitioning two of their promising quarterbacks, Kyler Gordon and Tyrique Stevenson, over to the safety position. Now, this kind of positional shift isn't just a simple change. It's a big deal that comes with its own unique strengths, challenges, and strategic implications. However, with a large question mark in the safety room after this season, the move could make all the sense in the world. So let's break it all down. First off, I want to talk about Kyler Gordon. Now, the Bears drafted him in the second round of the 2022 NFL Draft, and he's been a dynamic nickel corner ever since, to the point where the Bears just recently signed him to a 3-year, $40 million extension. He has exceptional athleticism, and also Gordon's ballet background might sound surprising, but is actually contributing to his elite balance, agility, and fluidity. All fantastic qualities you want from any defensive back. His coverage skills combined with his physicality and high football IQ make him a strong candidate to transition to safety, where his vision and versatility matters just as much as his speed. In terms of what stands out for me with Kyler is his elite athleticism and coverage instincts. His versatility is key in both the slot and the outside roles. Like I said, he has high football IQ and is very physical in the run support game. He also brings strong hands and quick closing speed. Now, of course, switching to safety means Gordon will have more responsibility in reading the whole field, helping direct the defense, and tackling more frequently in the run game. His strengths, however, though, make it a very real possibility. But, and this is important, Gordon has shown weaknesses in tackling angles and hand consistency, sometimes dropping interceptions and committing penalties due to his over-aggressiveness. Safeties need to be controlled pursuers, and Gordon will have to refine some of these aspects to fully thrive in that role. Then we have Tyrique Stevenson. He was drafted in 2023. He was actually the first player that Ryan Poles ever traded up to get. He's known for his physicality and strong press coverage skills. Now, Stevenson tracks the ball well downfield, can punch receivers off their routes, and is a solid tackler. Traits that will serve him well as a safety, especially when dealing with tight ends and supporting in the run game. As with Kyler, these are a few other things that stood out for me when I was looking into Tyrique Stevenson. Like I said, he's physical and man-to-man coverage. He's an extremely strong tackler and has great finishing skills. He's got good range and ball tracking downfield, and great press corner technique with a quick and powerful punch. However, and this is a critical, but Stevenson has faced some inconsistencies and mental lapses under pressure. His tackling technique is still a work in progress, and he sometimes shows a lack of awareness beyond his primary assignment, which can be a concern at safety where the field of vision and communication demands skyrocket. Plus, there has been some concerns about his discipline in big moments, as we've all seen in certain game situations where focus was an issue. So I guess we have to ask ourselves, why does this move make sense, despite the challenges? Moving cornerbacks to safeties is a trend in the NFL when teams want to leverage their coverage skills in a position that requires broader field vision and leadership. Safeties need to be football IQ dynamos, be able to track multiple players, anticipate plays, and coordinate the defensive backfield. Both positions are highly athletic, but safety demands a tougher tackling presence and more mental agility to process the if-then scenarios on the fly. Now, there also is the fact that making this transition can extend the career of cornerbacks who might not have elite speed anymore, but still maintain the great instincts and physicality. The best examples in the league are Hall of Famers like Ronnie Lott and Charles Woodson. They show it's doable, but far from easy. It's not just a lateral move, it changes the athlete's mental and physical roles drastically. Regarding the Bears, this transition probably also addresses roster depth and scheme fit. Gordon fits well in his own schemes with his awareness, and the Bears want to capitalize on that while maximizing their defensive versatility. Stevenson might be a more riskier move, given his inconsistencies, but his physical traits are promising for a safety's tackling and coverage demands. That being said, the Bears will want to continue developing these guys carefully. Safeties have to maintain discipline, tackle with consistency, and manage communication duties, and have the mental processing speed to handle complex reads. Both Gordon and Stevenson will have to grow into these roles if they so choose to go that way. But if they do, it not only shores up the Bears' secondary, but can add a flexible layer to their defense that can adapt to different offensive looks with more fluidity. Now, if I had to give my own personal opinion on this matter, I would honestly leave Kyler Gordon exactly where he is. He's shown to be the perfect nickel cornerback and should thrive under Dennis Allen. However, the move to safety could benefit Tyrique Stevenson a lot more. The change of scenery might be what he needs to shake up his mental aspects, so to speak. It also opens up a cornerback slot for the Bears to take advantage of either in this coming draft or with Terrell Smith, who we saw really do a good job in reserve role last year. So both are an option, but I just feel the dog mentality of Tyreque Stevenson would just fit better. But enough what I think. So what do you think, Bears fans? Are Kyler Gordon or Tyreek Stevenson ready to make that leap into safety? The move makes strategic sense, but it's definitely a challenging one that will require dedication, coaching, and growth. But if it pays off, it could be a masterstroke for the Chicago Bears defensive future. Again, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe for more Bears content. And as always, bear down.